Hello, everybody.
Yep.
Welcome to another cast of mine. Somehow it ended up being the same teams as my first cast. So we're doing NGS Division E East. It's playoffs. It's our first place team, which is Regen Revels, versus our eighth place team, which is ICC Queens. And with me today casting is the wonderful Iron. Hello, Iron.
How's it going?
Hello. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a cocaster tag. You guys can check out Iron. He streams. He's a Wild Heart Omega player. He's our healer. He's gonna be playing this weekend for HRCS. But I'm so happy to have you today casting with me. This is fun.
Yeah, happy to be here. Ready for some Div E action.
All right. So playoffs. So this is elimination. They're starting, the process of the NGS trying to crown the winners of each division. What we found out today, very exciting, is that this is the first time that our ICC Queens are in the playoffs. So that's really exciting for them. Excited to see how that rolls out. They're actually getting ready here. I wanted to look at the bands for just 1 second before they get all excited. So let's take a look at the bands. They went ahead and banned. We have Cursed Hollow, Sky Temple, kind of macro maps, right?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
I feel like Iron, you see those banned all the time when you're playing too. What is it about those maps to you that people are banning?
I think for the community as a whole, just like HOTS in general, like people just don't know how to play macro nearly as well as they know how to team fight. And
Mm-hmm.
so, and also like that's kind of what makes HOTS more of a fun game versus like a Dota or a League is like the team fights happen way more often, they're way more important, and they're just more important. They can mean a lot more. So, I think the lower division you go, the more there's just going to be a focus on team fighting and death balling, and I think it makes sense to just get the macro maps out of the pool if you're not ready to deal with that.
Yeah, and then we saw Voltskaya and Towers of Doom on the side of ICC Queens, and they went ahead and picked
Hmm.
a 2-lane map. So let's go ahead and see if we can get
Okay.
them to start our draft here. Kind of ballsy. They went for a 2-lane map. Uh, it also tends to be the one, I think Battlefield of Eternity tends to be the one 2-lane map that people actually enjoy playing instead of Braxis, and Hanamura is
Mhm.
not an option here.
Okay.
What do you
Right.
think
Sounds
is the
cool.
appeal of this specific 2-lane map?
Uh,
If there even is one.
I think going back to the whole people like to team fight thing and like keeping it simple. Like the objective is very straightforward, and even like in lower divisions, it's very easy to decide like, are we a team that defends our immortal until we win a fight, or do we go and try to race? And it's pretty easy, like binary, and so it lets you strategize around that a lot easier. And like in general, like the off lane, I feel like doesn't matter as much in BOE. Like you can get away with a lot of interesting picks, like Artanis and stuff like this. Gazlo's stuff that doesn't offer like a ton of wave clear, but offers a lot of interesting utility.
So we'll see if they sort of prioritize the race. It looks like Regen Rebels wants to make sure that they don't get raced on, with their first ban being Greymane, which he's definitely one of my favorite characters in the right comp.
Yeah, high damage on the immortal, high damage on the squishies.
I love it. I call him Grey Daddy. He's my
Hmm.
he's my secret crush. But then I found out he's a 70-year-old man, so
Yeah.
so I was like, maybe not so much. Uh, the Anubarak ban on the side of ICC Queens. Well, I can give you some intel on that Anubarak ban.
Yep.
It's actually Taco played it in the series. The last time I casted them, the last time these two teams played, he played it 2 out of the 3 matches, and he did a really good job. So I do feel like that's a Taco target ban, and I'm sure his ego is through the roof right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and Nubrak is just very strong right now. They buffed him for some random reason in the last patch. So he's, better than ever. Spell armor's huge. Cocoon, just the -1 on a fight, makes things a lot simpler for your team.
And he
And yeah.
provides like 2 CC options just in his kit
Mhm.
alone. So if you add even more from the rest of your team, it's just like you be standing still for days. So then we see
Mhm.
Regen Rebel doing the Artanis ban, another race, and Junkrat, which I don't know if that's a target ban or not, but he's definitely pesky. I see you guys ban him a lot or pick him a lot in the Storm Div and higher league play, right?
Yeah, just like the utility offers is frankly pretty broken. Like depending on the build you go, he basically has global mobility. The trap is a 2-second root. Sometimes it's a 2-second silence, which is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
We
Wait,
see a Pika pick, a Johanna Vala pickup. I feel like ICC kind of won the trade there, but does Regen is Villariava like a Stukov one trick? Is that
um,
their hero?
well, also another tidbit, some lore. Vel and Taco are married.
Oh, okay.
She plays a lot of things. I think she's a little bit more comfortable in Brightwing, but I do know that her team hates facing a Stukov, so it feels like they picked it up so that they didn't have to face it.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
Especially if we like to play May and Tastar, like May hates to hates to have her combo interrupted, and Tassadar stands still all the
mm-hmm.
time. They're both pretty vulnerable to Stukov, so
Well, you know
that
what
makes
it's
sense.
how fun it can be to play the
Yeah,
Stukov. The constant
yeah.
puddles of silence, the effectiveness you get. Do you do the
Hmm.
you do the shorter cooldown, right? The
It depends. I think these days it's a lot more flexible, but when we draft it specifically, I think it's generally for the low blow, the extra damage on the combos, and then yeah, the late game team fight disruption. You can really kind of harass a backline out of the fight without committing to it.
I have Haru X in the chat hoping that someone picked Illidan. No, Haru, that is not a good pick on this map. But Vala is a really good pick. So,
I see blinds on both sides. Yeah, I don't think I want to see another thing.
I think right now they're showing the better race, definitely on the ICC Queens, and they sort of are choking them out, the Regen Rebels. They took down the Rainer. Brightwing is just annoying, so I can understand that ban. Um, Very interesting. I'm kind of like, I mean, I like the Vala pick. I feel like the Vala pick is what's really going to help them out here in the race.
We're doubling down on the race with a Zildjian.
And that's
We're
Lumi.
grabbing. Okay.
Lumi on the
We got-
Zildjian, yeah. Sorry.
Yep, anyone is good. Like, there's gonna be a lot of situations between Tassar walls, May walls, Blizzard combos. Like, one of these DPS is gonna get caught out by something for sure. So I think anyone's gonna be working overtime here.
And there's always that possibility of the light bomb falling swords, although we haven't been seeing that a lot lately. I feel in competition and even in just in games in general, I haven't seen it too much. So it does make it a harder like engage right now for the ICC Queens if they don't go Blessed Shield. But
Yeah, I'll be
it's
honest.
the meme is fun.
Yeah, I have to like. If I ask for a light bomb falling sword combo on my team, it's a whole argument. So
Because I think it's mostly about that engage, trying to get a clean engage there.
Mhm.
And for Silver Arrow's wishes, we did get a Leoric. Raka's on the Leoric picking right there.
Yep.
So they have to be a little bit careful on the side of Regen Rebels with those entombs. Sil picking up the Cassia and Sonya. Sonya is actually a pretty decent race if you do Berserker,
Yeah,
right?
I think it covers over some of the lacking that they had for sure. Like their 4-man could do a decent job defending while Sonya burns for sure. Cassia can play up in their face like that.
All right, but
I'll be,
I'm a
I'll be
little
honest.
disappointed about a side thing that
Uh-huh.
I feel like there's a lack of portrait synergy on the side of ICC Queens. Look at this beauty on the left side. I know you guys don't do this a lot.
Oh, it's 6.5. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead with your thought, Iron.
No, I was just saying. I think I like ICC's draft a lot better. I think what I actually want to see is a bless shield, just like bless into entombs into dumpster them kind of combos.
Yeah, let's see what they do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce the blue side, which is Regen Rebels. So we have Syl playing the Cassia, Taco Wait, what is Taco on? I can't see. Oh, he's on the May. Prostman Pat is on the Tassadar. Vel is on the Stukov. And up in the top lane, we have Meow Meow Cats on the Sonya. What do you got on your side?
The top lane, Raka on the Leo. Up front on tank is Maobuan with Johanna. Drunk Unicorn on the Vala. Lumi playing Zul'jin. And Jen backing it all up with the Anduin.
So this is
All right.
the dance, the dance at the beginning, because we don't know where each other is. We're waiting for those minions to sort of help us. We see Drunk Unicorn trying to get some stacks, and she is stacking. I said she mostly because it's a Vala. She's Q stacking, which is good. Oh, we see Taco kind of going around using that bush to his advantage.
Yep. Honestly, if you're blue team, I don't think you want to be fighting these guys at all. Just wait for the wave to get close to your side, clear it. Don't give the ZJ stacks, don't give the power stacks.
Pause. Hello?
I mean,
I don't think I can pause it. Yeah.
No, they need to pause.
There it goes. Jen paused.
So far, I
Lumi
think...
left.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back to our cams just while we wait for this, all right?
Okay.
So, yes. So you actually had a really good point. If you are Regen Rebels, you're not stepping up.
Yeah, you don't want to fight them at all. Clear the wave, get your globe. Don't engage at all. And then on the other side, you're just looking for any auto attacks that you can get.
Yeah, it's kind of the trick with what they've drafted, right? They have the Vala that needs to stack off of heroes. They also have the Zul'jin that needs to stack off of heroes. So if there's nobody to hit, there's nowhere to go with it. So I could see it being a little problem.
Yeah, and their team doesn't really, their front line, the Joe doesn't really allow for a lot of aggressive, forcing the fight on them either.
Right.
Blue team can just run away every time. So I think it's really kind of on it's on blue to play it correctly. I think once the objective comes up, they're gonna feel the pressure to fight, because even without stacks, Vala and ZJ are gonna burn pretty hard compared to what they have going on. And so that's gonna be the hard thing. Do they fight and start giving that scaling to the other side, or do they just try to burn? Give up this first immortal. Say it's no big deal. We're looking for our team fight later. We're gonna get our picks with our Tassadar wall and our Cassia Valkyrie and that kind of thing.
A good Tassadar wall can really change a fight. I'm gonna take a look at the talents. Iron, if you hit Control 1, it pulls them up. And we do have stacking on the side of Regen Rebel 2. We have the Tassadar Q stacking. So that's what's going on there. Oh
yeah, I don't like that too much. Usually I prefer W build or even the auto build, to be honest.
I think I have to hit all. Wait. All right, we're going back to game.
All right. Looks like it is a low blow build from Stukov. I think that's fine. Plenty of CC on blue team.
Yeah, I was just taking a look at that. I do see heavy pack by Taco. I guess maybe trying to get a little bit more blinds. Oh, I completely missed that. Something happened up top. Raka killed the Sonya. So that gives them a little bit of an advantage down here. They're going to go ahead and try to take this camp. Ooh.
I don't think this, again, you don't want to be brawling red team.
Oh gosh, what?
Nope.
That was a little bit.
That was awkward.
Try to get that fend in there. Oh, but Taco pays the price with the Vala, taking him down there.
It was okay. It was okay to look, but as soon as you don't get kind of an early kill in that fight, I think you need to back off.
Well, the madness of the Cassia trying to fend the target looks like actually the wall got in the way, right?
That was unlucky. Yeah. The wall bugged him out.
So they're gonna go ahead and push this while we wait for.
Cassia's up top for a camp.
Ooh. See Cassia trying to sneak that camp while Rock and Meow Meow Cats work it out.
I like this a lot. We shouldn't be fighting them anyway. Might as well go do something else.
Exactly, and they got pretty good value down bottom. ICC Queens took a tower down, and they're working on their camp, which is about the right time for them to do that. Hopefully, Regen Rebels does the same to their bottom one. By the way, Iron, I don't know if you have the chat up. Everyone's greatly admiring your beard. Maybe you'll give
Okay.
them grooming tips later.
The grooming tip is there is no grooming.
All right, we see Regen Rebel going ahead and taking their bruiser camp, even though the Mortal's going to be up in 4 seconds. They have a pretty decent amount of stuff to clear up top, because Rocka's probably going to take care of that camp that they secured in the top lane. But
He's actually not.
oh,
He's going
no.
to tap, I guess.
Oh.
He's coming down for the fight.
Okay, and we see the Zul'jin kind of caught out there by the Sonya. Sleep,
good.
everything just made it really bad for him. It was a bad situation.
How do I make my vision everybody again?
I think it's a backspace. Should clear it. Or Control 0 sometimes does it. I've literally just banged my keyboard sometimes and then it did it.
No, Control 0 was right.
Okay.
Okay, so blue is opting to fight. Slash burn. I think this was
trying
like
to do it, but you know what they're not looking at is that Vala that's just going ahead and doing it without anyone noticing. Her team's actually doing a really good job. Yeah.
And ZJ's getting the stacks that he wants, and they're not really getting any burn in on this.
Actually, phenomenal zoning by the ICC Queens here. Against a 5-man of the Regen Rebels.
ZJ's not getting touched. Okay, Ando caught a little bit too far forward.
They are going to pay the price because they were outnumbered.
Blue's cleaning up. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so they win the fight. Let's see, how many stacks does ZJ get out of that? I can't actually see. Okay.
If you do Control 1, it should pull up. I have the number 12 there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see.
But now we see that I think they started to play that interesting. They kind of went for the little bit of a team fight, getting that team pretty low, the ICC Queens low enough so that they got some of the kills. And it was the kills, death timers that allowed them to secure that objective right there. We're at 7s equally, and the Immortals kind of go ahead and go top.
Yeah, blue played that pretty well. I wish they'd done a little more macro while they were, playing footsie like that. Like they didn't need to give so many stacks over. But overall, well executed.
Yeah, I actually thought that the ICC Queens were going to get that there if they just held on a little bit more. Just the health bars, again, 4v5, not really in your favor. But interesting strategy. It almost worked out. And again, scaling heroes, right? So the next next Immortal up, it's going to be completely different. It looks like Regen does not get the fort. Maybe they get it later. And they're moving on to the top camp, trying to continue to assert dominance up there. Taco's zoning out with a blizzard, which really leaves the Johanna on her own.
Getting over the wall.
Oh, a lot of poking. Johanna really doesn't want to give up this camp.
Yes, on the backline over here.
I know. The crazy Cassia again doing her weird moves. Good save by Jen pulling that Zul'jin out. Actually, I'd love to see Zul'jin get one of those abilities that if he dies, he loses stacks or something like Butcher. Because it feels like he's so broken sometimes. I think that would be kind of an interesting balance for him.
Yeah. And we're only 7 minutes in, and ZJ has his range, which is the important part of the quest.
Oh yeah.
Everything else is gravy. So this is... I think ICC's pretty happy. They didn't lose the fort quite with the objective. We're still scaling.
Yeah, and they're not rolling over here. They actually went ahead and cleared that camp, so couldn't even get close. We have the ults online for Regen Rebel, but
Regen really wants to finish this fort.
They really want it. They're clicking all their Rs.
Okay, there we go.
Oh god, they all clicked Rs just to get that. I don't know, but now you don't have your R for the objective here, which is could be
coming up quick. Yeah.
a not good scenario. Rocka's clearing away down bottom, and we have the rest of the teams on both sides, the 4-mans taking the bruiser camps. Haru, I don't think the game would be over if someone had an Illidan. I know you really like that hero.
No, I don't think so either.
He has a special place in Haru's heart. And so we see a different strategy from Regen Rebel, defending this time, poking out the ICC queens from doing what they were trying to do last time. So it's a little bit of a standoff. Oh, I totally missed that. Sorry, guys.
Sonya
Did not
catching the
see the
Vala.
Sonya catching the Vala. Report the caster. I'm just watching all the dancing. Sorry, go ahead, Iron.
Yeah, I was just saying, I really want to see
Oh.
ICC just defend.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Little overlap, that's fine.
Crossman.
not getting away. The light bomb doesn't save him. He still goes down.
Oh, the slap
Good
comes
swipes.
out.
Yeah, good swipes, good swipes. Lumi's still in the back, slapping away. I guess we're called back. Johanna's saying, leave me. Okay.
Yeah, Johanna's saying, leave me, and doing the Johanna things. Now, Prostman Pat just really needed to avoid getting stung by the Immortal twice. That didn't help him at all, but they turned it around into getting a kill there off of Johanna. And also securing the halftime here.
ICC cleaning up their macro in the meantime. Tank is back. I mean, they still got a dance here.
Looks like they're chasing the kill up top. Taco's on the Lumi, and oh, in fact, now Meow Meow Catch jumps on the Lumi, and she is gone.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, a little too far out there with their fort down, and their tank just spawning.
Good sequence of events for them using that ult. That's why you kind of gotta always be aware when you have a Sonya that can just leap around the corners.
Yeah, ZJ especially vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Well, Beastren says that Zola is balanced by his need to be low HP to deal damage. So you're right. So we shouldn't just take more of his stacks away. I guess that's fair. Immortal coming down bottom again on the side of Regen Rebel. They're up 13 to 11 here. Raka's soaking top.
Yeah, I think ICC burns this pretty easily once again. Like they probably don't lose the fort.
Oh, but
Nu's
Lumi...
like, no, we're gonna win a fight underneath.
Ooh.
Good pull from Anduin. They're out safe, but the burn is being denied. They definitely lose this fort now.
Great pull, great falling swords, but you know, you kind of saw a preview of their combo, right? They're gonna do the wall, the ice wall, followed by a disgusting sleep, which they're doing again. Trying to counter with a light bomb so Meow B1 can get out, but no. Oof. That Tassadar wall just not allowing the Johanna to retreat.
Yeah. Yeah, once anyone on this team is in, they're pretty much stuck in. And I mean, that's kind of what Falling Sword is for, but you also want to save it to deny the combos on the CJ. It's hard.
Yup.
Hard Joe game.
Well, they got the wall, they got the fort, and looks like they're gonna get both camps. Sonya working on the one top, the 4-man working on the one bottom, and 13's online for ICC Queens. They're actually gonna go and see if they can get this camp. Oh, never mind. I love that. That about face by Jen. Oh, okay, never mind. There's somebody there. I don't want to get that healer in there first. And here comes Regen Rebels. Oh, using that falling swords to get out of a bad situation. But wow, what a timing on Taco getting that ice wall.
Taco.
What? What, Taco?
No follow-up, but that was nice.
That was amazing. He read it so well. Wow, I got to give him credit there. Taco, kudos, kudos. That was amazing. But not much else to really be gained. I guess they're just going to work on trying to get their 16s. They're working on their bruiser camp. Raka's clearing bottom. Kind of like, you know, the wait for the objective part of this map, right?
Yeah, ICC is happy to chill. They need levels, you know, they're 2 behind.
Uh-oh, but here comes the cavalry.
Taco smells blood. No ice wall, but he's okay. No, they get it. They get it.
I think. Whoa! The Entomb comes out to catch.
Cast too far out. We're using the Falling Sword as an engage. I kind of wish she'd gone on the back line there.
Oh no! Sonya leap onto Zul'jin again.
Good job saving the Vala, but it's just gonna be for dead defense here.
Oh, that's a tough one. I think it's really that combo of the blizzards of May and then the Stukov silences, which are just so gross.
Yeah, the Stukov silence on the back line was really rough. Like if Joe had gone the Falling Sword on their back line there to keep the DPS, moving forward and doing damage, I think that might have turned out different. Like I understand you want to go in on the Entomb combo, just like throw all your buttons in there and get someone dead. But Stukov, seeing what was really going on and denying the damage there.
You gotta love it. I love it when I play
Yeah.
Stukov and I get those huge silences and just kind of
Hmm.
shut everything down. It's one of my favorite parts of playing the hero.
Yeah, I love denying the follow-up.
Well, we see the easy burn by the side of Regen Rebels and trying to get a little
Yeah.
bit, trying to chunk maybe some of that shield so that they have a little bit less to clear for ICC Queens, because they are going to have to defend this in the top lane.
Yep.
And they're still down from talent level
Oh,
16.
too
Oh,
far out
Joe,
here.
where are you going? Oh, no.
I decided to go for the Joe kill. I think
Ooh.
they should have ignored
Oh,
her
no.
there and just gone for the juicy backline. Was way out of position.
I would say that might have been a misclick on Joe's behalf because maybe it was like trying to auto, send you, when you do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So almost got caught out there. And
All right. We're ice following. We're looking for the engage.
ooh, coming down with the falling
Anduin is
sword,
dead.
but oh,
the
no.
leap, the silence. Oh yeah. Excellent
Oh,
job.
it's a
Tank and support down. DPS all alone here.
That's the worst though, when like it's a silence and then you can't get out because Sonya leaps on you. And it was a really tough one for them, for ICC Queens, because they still haven't gotten their 16 level talents, so it's a huge difference there in damage and in abilities.
Yeah, especially like this Leo, they need that the damage reduction, the cooldown coming in to help these fights draw out a little bit longer. But they're not gonna get there. Regen Rebel taking game one pretty handily. I gotta hand it to them. They this comp seems very practiced for them. Like the ice wall combos were pretty spot on. They're getting their guys every time.
Pretty good, I have to say.
yeah,
I mean,
okay.
other than the like, I think they kind of found it's, you know what it was for me? It was seeing a lot of good Sonya leaps, so that the backline really didn't have anywhere to hide and go. So, taking a look here at the stats and anything about talents too that stands out for you, Iron.
Let's take a look here.
That way I can update the.
Stukov's build makes sense. Biotic armor is kind of fallen out of favor, but you definitely do it versus this auto attack heavy team. Universal carrier is a little strange, but there's enough CC coming out of red team to justify super strain. I'd much rather have seen that. Anduin, is pretty standard 1 through 10. I like the shield talent level 1. Some people don't, but it makes sense to me. And then, but 13, you definitely want to start looking for the heal on the pull, and then they didn't get to 16, but double pulls would have been very useful for them here.
We have some people in the chat kind of commenting that maybe if the Zul'jin had gone Taz Dingo, he wouldn't have been so vulnerable all the time. And I think that's a valid point. I don't honestly see, what's it called? Guillotine a lot. And you didn't really see any value from it.
I honestly did not catch myself a single time he cast it. So I don't know.
I saw it being cast on the Stukov, because that is a very
stationary he was going for the Stukov. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean that kind of makes sense, but on the other hand, you're not going to one-shot a Stukov with the guillotine. Like it's just not going to happen. Yeah, I agree. I would much rather have seen the Taz. At the very least, like he probably would have, traded out a couple of times. Live the Sonya leap, pop your Taz, kill somebody, and then die gracefully.
And Haru's insisting that it's because they didn't have an Illidan. Again, Haru. He's a friend of mine, Iron. So he's an adamant player for an Illidan. And Moose Cannon makes the comment that this is why you don't take 2 auto attackers. I think you could do it though, Moose Cannon. I think maybe with maybe a clearer engage too, that they can kind of step up and get some damage on it.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Like if they had like maybe like a Lucio to like get them in and out of the fight better, or yeah, just some more hard engage from their tank and bruiser, it's probably okay.
let me get you in the lobby here because it
Oh,
did
yep,
pop
sorry.
up on the NGS chat.
Oh yeah, I got it.
And
I see it.
let me
On my
mute all
way.
these whispers.
I'm
Okay,
here.
cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, so we're at Tomb of the Spider Queen, which I was like, I don't know where we're going until it pops up. That's the fun part of all of this, which I assume was chosen by Regen? Regen pick?
Oh, they took map.
I don't
Oh,
know.
ICC took first pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Nobody told me. So I'm just updating the overlays that we have, and then we can go ahead and go here. So Tomb of the
Mhm.
Spider Queen, again, I'm going to ask you these questions, Zaire, because I watch your team play so much. What is the appeal of Tomb of the Spider Queen competitively compared to some of the other maps? Um, if you have any insight on your Storm League level of play.
I feel like it's just like the classic HOTS map, you know? Gives you everything you want out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of macro, plenty of team fight. The boss is impactful, the objective is impactful. Yeah.
The
I don't know, it
spider
just feels like
boats.
a balanced map, you know?
Yeah, it's spider boats, spider boats, spider boats. Doing things only Spider's Queen can do is what Just Poet
Yep.
says. I think it's also because it is that smaller map too, where the rotations are pretty fast. There is a decent amount of team fighting. I love
Hmm.
the rotation areas. Um, for the tight corners where you see a Diablo picked a lot on this map because there's so many walls to bang off of. Another hero like Stukov would be a pain in the butt because of all of again this tight corridors for silence puddles. So
Yeah.
I
The
feel like
drafts are
that's
pretty
a
open.
little bit of it too, right?
Yeah.
There's so much
Yeah.
to play off of the uniqueness of this map. We
Yeah.
have
I agree.
a character on one of the teams going to the restroom. I'm just gonna look at our map ban views then while we wait for this. Uh, do we think we're gonna see an Anubarak? I don't know. I think
I think
ICC
he gets
Queens is
banned
gonna
again.
ban it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, how come this is not updating? Hold on. Who picked this? Did we say they picked it? I think. All right. I think we said Regen picked it. Great. PayPal $5 if they pick Illidan. No, Haru. No. Hey, Star Child. Welcome to the cast. Um, so we're just taking a second to wait for our wonderful team to get here. But guys, if you have time, please go check out Iron, who is did I type that right? Co-caster. Yeah, there it is. He's co-casting with me today. He is a Wild Heart Omega healer starter that we have playing this weekend HRCS, which will be a lot of fun. It's actually the last HRCS that we know of so
Oh,
far.
oh, for this round.
Yeah, because then we have
Yeah.
CCL starting, so I think they want to pivot the viewing of HOT's competitive play to CCL. So that'll be hopefully, I don't think they have the brackets out yet. But if
No.
anyone is interested in checking out Wildheart, we have our own Discord. Please, by all means, we do a lot of fun things in there. We have started a Dungeons and Dragons group that meets.
So you guys find today?
And I started the Halo watch parties. We watched episode 2 last night, and if anybody wants to come by and watch it, we're going to watch it every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's been a lot of fun to kind of see all these different activities going on, and most importantly, we also go in there and watch you guys play. Like we have watch parties for when the Omegas
That's right.
and when our
CCL team plays.
when our CCL team is going to play.
Mm-hmm.
So we are officially now going into draft for Tomb of the Spider Queen.
I believe a game 3 can happen.
So we're assuming we're going to see the Nubarak ban again. Oh, literally as I say
There
it.
is, as you say it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Stukov ban, like people not wanting to face that.
Yeah.
There's always virtual cake and punch for you, Haru. It's NFT stuff. The Medivh ban.
Does ICC play that?
Yes, absolutely. They have an incredible Medivh player in Lumi. I have faced her Medivh, and I have had her Medivh on my team. Lumi and Jen and Raka all play part of GGS, which is something that I also play in. So I'm familiar with the Lumi skills on Medivh, and the ban seems very correctly suited for her.
Oh, all right. Not a specialty you expect to see in Div B,
Right?
but I love it.
Well, people find their niches, right? And then they just excel at that. And I would say that Lumi is definitely a good one on there.
Okay. Stukov ban. They don't want them to have it. They don't want to take it away. Or they could have taken it away.
Well, my teammate Nexomania is Syl, and if there's one person that hates playing against a Stukov, it's her. So I hear her voice every time I see him banned on their side.
All right. ICC going for the Johanna again. I like it a little better on this map, just because she provides a lot of safety in that rotation with her own unstop.
And you know, the other part of it too, Iron, is that Syl is a Johanna main. So if they let that through, she would get it. So there's a little bit of that, I'm sure, also playing up here in the drafting. Because again, it's GGS on both sides. Syl plays GGS as well. That's how I met her. So they're familiar with each other a little bit more than usual.
Regen going with the May task again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I like this. This seems fine. And I think it's good tech against the Johanna. You know, walls, you can't unstop your way through a wall.
Well, we saw what it did. So we saw how well it was used against the Johanna. So picking up the Brightwing, Brightwing has a lot of utility because of the globalness of that character and the polys, but almost makes you wonder, will they be able to do this without the Anduin pole to deal with that Tassadar wall?
Yeah, I don't think so, to be honest. It's going to be a lot on this Brightwing to deny the May combos. Like, she comes in, she gets polyed, and her team needs to immediately start thinking about how to control the May or spread out or whatever they want to do to deal with her.
Oh, we see a Deathwing ban. I'm wondering if someone else plays Deathwing. Maybe that's something else that Lumi has up her sleeve. And then we see them countering with the Anduin ban. Ayo, Goon. Goon is in the house. I also have some follows that I should be thanking.
Good. Hell yeah.
Sparkhawk, thank you for the follow. Aaron, yes. Thank you. Beastrend, I see you in the chat. Thank you for the follow, as well as Bloody Drapes. And Haru, thank you for your follow from 19 days ago. It means so much. And we see Vel pulling out the Deckard, which I know Goon's been playing around with the Deckard a lot lately, and it's kind of a crazy CCs that healer has and the amount of damage he can actually put out with the correct build. You see the Sonya again, so like looking at that, Iron, that's a lot of CC on the left side. You kind of see their engages, the possibilities of what they can do to really get at ICC Queens.
Once again, this Brightwing just really has their work cut out for them. Like, you got to go cleanse build. You got to get your autos in to keep the cleanse up. And oh man, yeah.
Oh
we did this
no!
All in on this Wombo combo.
This is a thing of her. This is a thing of Syl. She likes to run Gazlo in the 4-man, so that doesn't surprise me at all. We do see Raka picking up the Leoric. The Spooky Ghost is back, Silver Arrow. And then Lumi is picking up the Hanzo, which, Hanzo's got a lot of walls. It's tight corridors to bounce off those arrows, so could be some good damage for Lumi to pick up.
Yeah, I think I like ICC's damage profile, I guess you'd call it, a lot better, a lot better this game. Like Entomb into Dragon Strike could be very good. Dragon Arrow into, whatever Jaina bullshit, also very good. They got tools, but Regen's engage is scary, and it's also really hard to just get into them with the Gazlo. So I expect a lot of these fights to just kind of be front to back because, yeah, they're gonna be slugfests, or they're gonna be Regen smurfing these big combos and just like annihilating the entire other team in
Yeah,
one fell swoop.
they're definitely going for the combos. So I'm going to
Hmm.
introduce the team over here in case somebody switched off, which I don't think they did. But we have Taco again on the Mei, his significant other Vel on that Deckard, still doing the 4-man Gazlo. Oh my God, the best friend sprays. Oh, I love it. Meow Meow Cat's again on the Sonya, and Prossman Pat doing his Stazadar. Thank you for the dancing. What do you got on your side there, Iron?
Gwen back on the Johanna. Raka again back on the Leo. Lumi on the Hanzo. Drunken Unicorn playing this Jaina. And Jen on the Brightwing. And so far, ICC winning the initial footsie.
A lot of little fun stuff happening there. Some sprays, some dancing.
Yeah.
But now we see everybody kind of going back to their duties, looking at some of the talents that they took at one. I was thinking that that Hanzo would have gone the W build, instead went Q build. So looking to hit everybody at some point in this game. And it's gonna be fun to watch the Gazlo and the 4-man. I have to say, it's definitely unusual, and I know she loves to do it.
No, I like this draft a lot for them, and I think Regen is playing it well. Taco's in these rotations here, and he knows he's pretty safe because this Gazlo's got turrets not too far up. There's Deckard pots not too far back either.
They're really interrupting that rotation that you see traditionally from top to middle all the time from teams. So they're probably getting some value there by holding back these spider butts for the ICC queens to pick up. Wow, there's some low health people down here. Just wanted to take a look. What's going on? I was like,
going on in the off lane.
I was like, wait, they're dancing a lot. Looks like Raka's got control of that though, keeping the Sonya off. Some action up top. Still, the usual. It's almost, you can almost say Tomb is or Towers. Wait, Towers, right? No, Tomb of the Spider Queen. Is a little bit of a 2-lane map because of the 4-man always being in that rotation face to face the entire time. So very brawling.
Doesn't have to do too much. Regen send tasks down to get a camp. I like this. ICC doesn't know, or if they do know, they don't care.
And it's kind of the strategy that they did last game too. They sent the Cassia to go get that camp. But it looks like Raka does see it. Too late, though. But it does give her team information that up top there's only 3 on the blue side. But I guess not enough to react to that opportunity.
Yeah, red just really needs to be speed clearing these waves, getting out. Again, don't fight him too much.
Goodness, I'm sorry, I missed that. Oh, terrible casting. Oh goodness.
We missed another duel. Okay.
I know. I was trying to catch it before when they were really low. Raka just, giving vision for her team while we have both teams on both sides getting the bruiser camps.
Yeah. Neither quite has turn in, but I think both is kind of anticipating the other to be turning in soon, I guess. They're rushing these out.
Well, blue team now has it, which Iron, I don't know if you knew this. I didn't learn this until probably like within the last year, that when it glows, that's when you have enough. I was always trying to do math.
Didn't know that either. Wow.
See how it's glowing on the blue side? Because they got enough.
I learned. Yeah.
So your math problems have been solved.
Oh, Unicorn caught out with his wall. Blinded. The Deckard root coming a little too late. Okay, we're walking out. We're safe. Nice job, Joe. She's looking for a little bit more. Jaina needs to be careful. The same thing's going to happen again. Okay.
Kind of a fun fight where they're both fighting underneath their same camp, so they both have the spell armor, right? Yeah. They both have it activated, so not much happening on either side, really, damage-wise.
Yep. But Regen clears it up. They should go for this turn in now.
And it looks like they aren't. They're looking to maybe get some blood on Leoric. Leoric smartly backs off. And Taco's sort of the one with the most gems here.
We got Task going the Q quest again. And Deckard going stacks.
Ooh.
As a Deckard aficionado, this is not a stacks game.
Yeah,
but,
it's a tough
I respect
group.
it. Yeah.
It's a tough group to get the stacks on, but maybe thinking that you get a lot of slows and roots off of Taco, who seems
And
to be on the
also,
wrong
like,
side
if
of
they're
things.
expecting to do a big wombo combo, you could see the minus armor being useful. Like you can see the logic.
Yeah.
But do they get their first 15 is the question.
That's true, and we're sitting at 4.
Yeah, sitting at 4.
So Regen Rebel choosing to go ahead and push the top lane. It is boss lane, so it's kind of expected to be here. So we see the full force of
Mid
ICC
lane left
Queens.
empty.
Yeah.
Taco's like, hey, let's just not let him get there to clear. I like it. Got these Gazlo turrets.
Kind of like
Yeah,
it
I
that
love-
Taco's living on their side of the map, right? Like their side of the turn-in map, you know, if you divide it down the middle.
Yeah, I'm loving this. They have like a whole like safety chain going out. Taco's out front, Gazlo's just a bit behind them, Deckard behind that. Like they got layers of safety here, and Taco's making full use of it and just kind of belligerently not letting ICC rotate the way they want to.
Yeah, I do think it's kind of looking at it's going to be a tough one for the Deckard to stack because your only real target is the Johanna, and even then she'll just do unstoppable and get out of any.
That being said, they already have 4 more stacks than they had the last time.
That's true. That's true. So there's Vel's doing her best.
100% more stacks.
ICC Queens has enough to turn in. It looks like they're sort of trying to do it.
Yep.
Maybe up top. Looks like Jen's sneaking in her 8.
Yeah, Regen trying to get in a quick camp.
Yep, Regen getting that camp. They know that they're down there with all the information that the camp is still yellow on the map. But it doesn't look like ICC Queens cares. They want to kind of counter push top lane, again the boss lane.
Yeah, if they can get a fort, that would be huge. And Regen's not there yet. They're making their way up. But even getting this wall down makes a lot of space for them to be able to play once the queen gets up.
Seeing that Raka's health bar just diminished, so I just clicked down there. I was like, I don't want to miss another one.
Raka gets out.
Regen
still not defending.
Wait, what?
Nope.
I thought the arrow was going to land on something. You know, I actually would have preferred that they stayed top and just kept pushing.
I agree.
You have the distance that you see the entire team of Regen Rebels in the bottom lane. Might as well.
Yep.
Instead, they are going ahead and push with the spider middle.
Yep. We're looking at Sonya here a little bit. Lumi stepping a little. Okay, they're backing out.
She's probably still working on her stack. She only has 2 completed, 2 of the full 4 completed.
Yeah, I really just need that range.
Exactly. Getting the range is really helpful if you're going Q build on Hanzo.
Taco smells blood on the water.
Oh, Raka, get out.
Okay, yep.
There you go.
Alright, ICC looking at his bruiser camp again. Regen's got enough for a turn. Sonya looking to drop hers off. Gazlo now just doing the 1-2 lane by themselves. They're like, it's fine, guys. Just,
and it's sort of the advantage of having 2 bruisers, right? You can just put anybody in the other lane to just sort of soak up what's not being picked up.
Yeah, allows this 3-man to be really flexible.
And they actually, both teams have turn-in. So Sonya's not a part of the fight getting the bruiser camp. ICC Queens does not know that, but they have their own camp pushing. Yeah. So, Ice Wall misses.
For combo, yeah.
Ooh, a sleep
on the backside. Maybe Hanzo's in trouble. We're looking for the Gravo. Oh, it's a little slow. We're not going to see much. Hanzo's still in trouble. Rooted. Nope.
Still taking
ICC
that fight.
They got control of this.
Deckard's
got to be careful. Oh, the leap, the blizzard. Sonya looking at Brightwing. She blinks out. It's fine.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're living. Rocket dies to Tass.
Unlucky.
Somehow that's the only death.
I know. It was like, how is this possible? But you have, Brightwing on one side, Deckard on the other, so that sort of explains it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the best part is that they both still, I think, have turn-in.
Yep.
So
They
they
pull
didn't
that
lose
turn
their
in
gems.
and yeah, Regen stopped the bruiser push. Yeah, they'd love to turn in on the back of this. They still got a lot of health on this push mid lane.
And Leorc's back up, so they have a 5-on-5 still.
Yep, great
We see
value.
13's creeping closer to Regen Rebel. And it looks like they're just going to easily turn
Yep,
in at
they're
the
gonna get their
bottom.
turn in. Yep.
Raka's going to get caught over here, get stunned.
Yeah, I'd love for them to just secure this bot fort and at top maybe.
Yeah, I think I would just push top because this bot fort's probably going to fall anyway, right? With the spider.
Yeah.
But looks like we're just all chilling down here bottom, waiting for the spider lady to get here.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna. Oh, the ice
Oh.
wall. Jen with the cleanse. Nice cleanse. We're out of the combo. Well played.
Unstoppable by...
We whiffed the
Johanna
counter
falling
engage,
swords.
but that's okay. That's okay.
I
We're
thought
looking
it
at Taco. Taco's low. Lumi almost getting with the scatter.
She's
That's
almost
okay.
almost full stacks too.
Yeah. Well played, ICC getting out of that. They'll be able to clean this up pretty safely. Lumi playing a bit far out here. Yeah, Brightwing Zing away. Time to leave. Okay.
Zing away to top. There's not really much else to do here though, because
Yeah.
Raka has that under control. Middle is probably what you wouldn't be focusing on, but the rest of the team is there
Yeah,
as
so
well.
ICC just losing bot fort, which they basically had lost already.
Yeah,
So
I mean, you know what? I
they're in
count
good
that as
shape.
a loss. So they really only lost top fort because Leoric and Sonya were going at it there, but not too bad. And they still have enough to turn in for objective here. And Sonya trying to 1v3.
Yep. Getting run down. We're in with the falling sword. I don't like this at all versus May.
There's no follow-up for that falling sword. Oh,
Yeah, Jaina is dead for
caught.
sure. Yeah,
Ooh,
Gen
goodness.
2. Nope, she blinks out. Nice.
Johanna.
We're just trying to let the counter engage, but there's no follow-up here.
Just Lumi trying to do as much damage as possible. There's just only so much. Ooh, she misses her jump. Only so much you can do there as a Hanzo.
Yeah.
Oh, gonna get caught.
Yeah, I'd
again.
like to see us saving these dragon arrows for some engage.
Because they really don't have a clear engage, I think, right? Like
Yeah,
the
and these
falling
dragon arrows are
swords-
getting used at the end of the fight, and it doesn't feel very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sort of like the problem with drafting Johanna. Look, her falling swords at 20 is such a a tempting ult to go for, but you're paying the price by not having that engage that Blessed Shield would give you.
22 stacks on Deckard. Also went cube cooldown at 7.
To get more stacks, I bet.
This is highly illegal, but that's okay.
Oh, we see the movement
I don't blame
down
it.
bottom.
It's a fun build.
I know it's a fun build for sure. I do it for funsies.
You know, just more of that Wombo mentality, I guess. You could definitely land like a triple root off of these combos with the Gravo and stuff if they land a good one.
Exactly.
So,
You see them
might as well.
moving up top because that's the last surviving.
Oh,
the
there we
there's
go. There's the engage. Where's the entomb?
Entomb,
Oh,
but
a little
Entomb is-
late.
Unfortunately, the Leoric's a little bit in
Black hole,
Africa.
Yeah, Leo's a little
Oh,
bit
no.
too deep. Yeah. Oh, that engage looks so good. But
It did. Ooh, the Unstoppable comes out
Louis
perfectly.
getting out. Good living. Still, we've only lost Leo. We're getting trait value. Johanna getting burned down. Dead for sure.
Oh no. Some good
Okay,
saves
now
by
they
ICC
definitely-
Queens, but I think Taco just did a really good job zoning everybody out from anyone ever engaging on that Entomb there.
Yeah.
Louis just trying to continue to poke. It is 16-15, and they're down 2 people on the side of the red team.
All right, come on, Deckard. Stone Curse. You're already in. In for a penny, in for a pound, baby.
And they do have another turn in
thinking
for
about it.
Regen. They have 7. Yeah, they have enough gems here. Let's see what ICC
Deckard's like,
can
do I need this stun stick? Nah, you don't. You don't need stun stick. Maybe you want the armor. The fights have gotten spicy. Like if that Entomb goes off, Deckard probably dies there.
She's holding it. She's holding it.
holding
She's
it,
backing.
yeah.
She's backing. She's gonna decide a back at base. Just take take her time.
Get some space to think about it.
Exactly. Some fresh air away from all of this.
My rule when I play Deckard is if I eat all my veggies, which is getting all my stacks, then I get dessert, which is going Stone Curse.
Oh, wow. That's a good way to think of it. Still no talent pick. What's going on with
Yeah.
Vel? She AFK. Oh, there you go.
Deckard, pick a talent. Okay.
Safety and
For
numbers.
safety and numbers.
Interesting. I
I
guess
like.
it's because it's a shorter cooldown on stuff, right? It's a shorter cooldown
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's more mana.
More Qs, more roots.
Oh, okay.
I
So
mean,
that's what she's
the
doing.
full meme like root build from Deckard. We'll see perfect gems at the end of this for even more cubes, even though there are no gems.
She does miss her sleep, but Lou misses her
we get
arrow.
stunned.
Oh,
Jaina
no.
getting caught with that root at the end.
Oof.
Very nice. Gotta watch out for the tip of that triangle.
The tip of that triangle with that
Yep.
stacking Qs from Tassadar is just gross.
Yep.
Naraka's in there a little too deep.
Yeah, and Regen just shoving in. They got the lead. They got the objective.
Kind of
And
all
really,
lanes
there's
pushing.
no threat from ICC here with the Entomb down and Jaina absent.
Well, middle spider's done, so they move bottom to get some more push value. Nope, never mind. Just kidding. Wait, nope. Wait, what? They're coming? I don't know.
They were looking at Gazlo there for a minute, so they backed up to back their teammate up. But now the gang's all together. We're bulldozing another lane.
Oh, here comes another ice wall by Taco.
Well, we just get Johanna. She unstops out.
She baits 2 ults out there.
Yeah, that's a lot of mojo down for just trade out of. Yeah, they gotta back out.
I don't know.
That's
I think
right,
I
we
would
gotta
have.
keep-
I would have lived in that base a little bit longer. Cause look at them. They're so healthy. They're all so healthy. They're gonna have 20 soon. It's 2 level difference. I don't know. I think they could have been a little bit more bold.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So-
Leo's back up. That Entomb is scary, even with just basic Jaina combo.
ICC Queens checking the boss, thinking they might have rotated there, but they didn't. They just went to get the bottom camp and now maybe pushing to get this middle fort or keep.
Yeah, Regen just has so much HP and
Yep.
sustain and plenty of range with the Tassadar that
And it's 20s
Just-
online for Regen too.
yeah. Oh, Lumi gets
Oh.
caught. Oh, Lumi is
that's
dead.
a
The
huge
cleanse?
combo.
Nope.
Oh no.
We're dead.
Oh, with the
Right when caught too.
leap that's a
The sleep catching the rest of the team.
Oh,
The black
God.
hole follow up. Oh, we missed the wall.
another
Jaina's out.
root.
Leo's dead
So
though.
many roots, so many
Jaina caught in this
studs.
blizzard. Live by the ice, die by the ice. Okay. Johanna left all alone.
Oh, poor Joanna.
Surrounded and beaten
And
down.
I think that is game for sure.
And that's game.
Well, I guess they were a little bit more patient to get those 20s online on Regen Rebel side and really to be able to pull off some more combos there.
Yeah, I mean, just from this game alone, or this series alone, it seems like Regen really has their shit together as
Yup.
far as macro goes. I was really impressed by how they managed that and how clean they ran this comp. Like they just kind of ran the same thing twice, and it looked super clean. And yeah, well played. ICC showed a lot of life. They definitely had some good combos. I really liked Lumi's Hanzo play, and they were fighting. They were living a lot of the time. But I think it was really just kind of a macro gap that was showing. There was just a lot of pressure around the map that Regen had that ICC just wasn't dealing with.
It's sort of a lot of what I sort of talk a lot about when I'm casting Iron is the power of the CC chain, and that's what we saw from the side of Regen Rebel. They knew exactly how to do it. They were able to stop it. It's an engage. It's a continue to keep the person there so that the rest of your team can follow up with more damage, and just having that unity and synergy with it. So yeah, like it was pretty well done on their part. Both matches they sort of did that. Look, congratulations on ICC Queens. First time making the playoffs. Great improvement from the previous seasons. So nothing, to hold your head down on. that I think always alone is a victory, is improvement, is climbing and understanding how to get better and work better together. So kudos to them. I think I'm gonna see if we can get some interviews with these people. Let me see where I can. I think we'll go to the NGS Discord. I'm sure I can get them. Hold on. Let me whisper. Sil. Oh shit. Or if they're listening, can we interview you? Interview in NGS. Let's go ahead and go to lobby number 2, the one that we were in last time, over on the NGS, and then we'll wait for them to arrive. So hopefully they do come over here. But thanks again, Iron, for checking and like helping me out with this, like doing the casting. Hopefully you had fun. I loved your commentary on the healer stuff because that's your niche. So interesting that you picked it up right away that Vel was doing something interesting with her Deckard play right here.
You said you want the Deckard player?
Oh, hello, Taco. Hello, hello.
You want Deckard?
Yeah, is Vel coming? We need to talk to Vel. Okay, thank you.
Let me go to the next room real quick.
No, she's in here. She's in here.
Oh, good. I guess she heard me through the wall.
I did.
Well, congratulations on your win, guys. Sort of like a do-over too of like the last time I saw you guys play, the last time I cast you guys playing. And what a disgusting combo that you guys were trying to do that last match.
You know, we were hoping it would work at some point.
Well, it did. It did, right? Like, it worked. I think the last fight was really when we saw it all kind of come together.
Did you guys see me miss all of my triangles?
I saw many triangles that hit.
I missed most of them, but you know, that's how it is when you're a silver player.
No, Val, you did great.
Do your best.
No, yeah, you got some really good ones.
Oh, thanks.
Well, Iron was definitely keeping track of it.
Stacks, so obviously you were hitting plenty.
Oh, I did? I don't even look at my stacks on there because I never get them.
Yeah, you were pretty close. You had like
22,
23, I think, by the end of the game.
Wow.
So you got your first armor reduction there. So.
Well, one time my honey, Taco, got 70,000 damage playing Deckard.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, how do I even try and do that? I can't. Can I? No, I can't.
This is how you do it, Val. You say, well, I'm a healer and that's my job. So I'm so glad that you let your entire team die, Taco, for your extra damage.
Oh my God. He was doing amazing. No, I'm like, come here. Let me hit you with my stick. Don't be afraid. I am just an old man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I usually take the stick talent. I didn't today because reasons. But...
Yeah, we saw you like contemplating it for a really long time, right? Like, were you really debating or like, what was happening there? Because we were like, hello? Hello? Yeah. What made you decide to do Fortitude this time?
So embarrassed. I have a horrible time picking my talents. I just like, I have to think about it. And I literally cannot. If anybody on my team has like a sliver of health missing, I like cannot think about it. So it takes me a little while, and it's really detrimental to my team. And every coach that I've ever had look at games is like, wow, you need to take your talents a lot faster. Oh boy.
Okay, I have to entertain my friend Haru. He's asking, why no Illidan pick?
Illidan was the first hero in Heroes of the Storm that I played steadily. I got him to... See, back then the levels were different. He was the first hero I got to mastery level on, which was like level 10, which, let's be real, being only level 10 or now 15 on a hero is not mastery of a character. That's like maybe the tutorial. But he hasn't been in my wheelhouse in a while. Yeah. But he was definitely had the potential to be discussed in a conversation somewhere around the drafting time.
Great. I'm so glad we're entertaining my friend with that because he's a Illidan main and he's not picked up the game in like 2 years. So
Illidan's definitely still viable. I saw
Yes.
somebody from a much higher rank than us play it in Storm League the other day, and it went really well. Well,
Well,
that did. We lost the game, but not because of the Illidan.
Yeah.
let me ask a little bit about the draft that we saw. Vel, you can tell me a little insight on what was going on the side of Regen Rebel. When they banned the Anubarak taco, Vel, did
Yeah.
his ego go through the roof?
Uh,
Because it was clearly a target ban from the last time you guys had
Listen,
met, because I
just
know
want
you did so
guys
well.
to know. I'm a healer. My job is to click buttons. I show up when they tell me. When it's draft time, I literally have no idea what's happening. They're like, Val,
yeah, this is
Val,
true. She's
pick,
like, wait,
Val,
what am I?
pick. He
What
has
am I
to like
picking?
poke his head into my office and say, hello? 3 seconds, pick your hero. I'm like, oh god, I'm sorry.
But
So
taco, you're right. Like that felt good, no? Seeing that they didn't want to face your Nubarak.
It's
were you expecting that, Bane?
it no not really. I wasn't. I don't know. I don't expect bans anymore because every time I'm like, they're gonna ban this and this, and it's like, oh well, their scouting is different from what I watch us play and what I know that we're thinking about doing. So like, there's some days where I get all the bans, there's some days where Pat gets all the bans, some days Vel
Mhm.
gets all the bans, and then some days it's like they're banning for their comp. And so I've stopped trying to anticipate bans and
Right.
come up with uh contingency plans.
Sometimes other teams ban our subs heroes. It really cracks me up.
Is the Junkrat a hero that someone plays? I wasn't too clear on
No.
that, Matt. Okay.
Um,
Oh no, don't say that, Vel.
I
Now
don't
it's like
know.
Sorry. Junkrat's just really good on that map.
okay. I shouldn't have asked the question, but I was
Whatever, it's
curious.
fine.
Because I was wondering, I was like, I understand it's a good ban. We do see it at the higher levels too, because he is such a terrible,
A nuisance.
a
Yeah.
terrorist
I mean,
in the back.
He's definitely someone everybody should pick up at some point, but you know,
hmm
there's a lot on our plates. Just doing our best, man.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like that Tassadar May combo especially was pretty well practiced. Is that something you guys had warming up coming up to the playoffs, or just is that just a comp you play a lot during the season?
In the draft, we were thinking that it'd be fun. Be fun to
Sure.
work out and try
Yeah.
to do. And it's like, these two heroes seem like they might work well together. So we gave it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah, no, it was really an excellent way to control the Johanna. Like, they took it both games, but the wall, you can't unstop through a wall, and it felt like
I
they
mean,
used that to good effect.
the Joanna was so slippery. Like, you saw that. The Joanna was so slippery.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I liked that Pat went the range on the wall, so I was expecting to see some more coolness happening over there. But
Oh my god, he did.
yeah, he went the range,
That's
so he really was
hilarious.
gonna get the Johanna there.
Oh, Pat. He's always picking the fun stuff, though. That's why he gets to play the Tassadar with the wall.
Yeah. Yep.
So what's next for you guys? Are you waiting for another match? Like, do you already know who your opponent is? And is the next playoff series played this week, or is it one every week? Because I don't really know the NGS stuff.
It'll be next
Taco,
week.
you know everything.
It'll be next week. FF and the Pancakes beat 30 Seconds to Mosh last night, I think it was. So I imagine. So shout out to FF and the Pancakes and all you guys getting your free scouting tonight in the chat. I know y'all are hiding in there, but
Are they in there?
hi.
That's why I
I
have to
promise
cast
you,
so I
if
can get
they're-
more viewers.
If they're not watching this, they're fucking up.
They can
but-
watch the
and then-
VOD later. Taco.
And then FF and the Pancakes are like,
Can't be bothered.
but no. So we're gonna play them. They were a really fun matchup earlier in the season, and so they're gonna be a really fun matchup next week, and the pressure will be on for us.
Mhm.
Really good squad. We've played against them our first season, and now we're gonna play against them next week.
All right, so you already know who your opponent is. That's exciting. So you can sort of plan and strategize for that.
Plan and strategize. Yeah, that's something we should probably do.
Yeah.
It would be advised, sir.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, before we wrap it up, do you guys have any shout outs you want to throw out there?
Go ahead, honey.
Yeah. First of all, shout out to my husband.
Oh, who's that?
I don't know, some guy.
Yeah, some guy.
He plays NGS. He casts a little bit. You might know him. You might not. But
Oh.
he's cool.
We'll be celebrating him on May 5th with
Yes.
tacos.
Every day's Taco
Yay,
Tuesday. Have you never gotten one of
tacos.
my channel notifications?
Wait, hang on. Shout out to the most beautiful team in NGS, which is my team. And I'm sorry, Sil, for leaving you to die. I did not know. Okay. If I knew, I would not have left. Okay.
Real quick, I'm gonna give a shout out to your friend Haru.
I hate
Right?
to admit it, but you were kind of prepared.
That's for you, Haru. Appreciate the enthusiasm in the chat.
Just feeding it.
I know, right? Well, it's okay. No, this is one of my favorite Illidan ones. Hang on.
You know, for 10,000 years old, Tyrande still looks pretty good.
But yeah, so definitely everybody who came to hang out. Always big shout out to ICCQ. They've been around, I think, as long as we have, if not longer. Fun squad to play with. Really enjoy seeing what they come out with, and they've every season they've thrown us for a loop on what they're on what they run. A couple weeks ago, they threw a double mage at us that we weren't expecting. A couple seasons ago.
I was there.
Ago, we played them right after a patch, or not right after, but they showed us the power of Malfurion Sleep into Kerrigan 2 seasons ago. That was really strong. So that they always come in. They have a habit of punching us in the mouth and making us figure out what to do next. And so really enjoy ICCQ. As always, Regen, Regen being part of the Regen org, and the most beautiful team in NGS, Regen Rebel, and of course my healer and my wife, Vel, who keeps me alive in the video game and for real. Our coach, Silverado. He's the man, and you two for casting. Always appreciate it.
Yay, thank you. Of course.
So much for casting.
Of
You guys are
course, of
amazing.
course.
I can't wait to watch it.
It went a lot smoother than last time, so I'm really happy about that. And I'm so happy to have Iron here to give some incredible insight on heals too. So that was a lot of fun. Well, thank you guys so much. Best of luck on next week. Maybe we'll see you again. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I just felt like, oh, maybe I should see if I can cast something.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much again. I'm looking forward to watching the VOD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Give me feedback.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, here's your feedback. Let your outro stuff finish before you click the raid now button.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cause I'm using Studio OBS,
delay,
so it's I gotta remember that.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bounce from here. Iron, I'll give you a call so we can wrap things up, and then we will be raiding someone, probably Crush, because he's still in the middle of the Storm Div playoff game. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch y'all later. Good job.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
And let me go ahead and call Iron back, because that is how I get his wonderful face that you guys are all enjoying to see, his incredible beard. So that's so important right now to get you up on here. So everyone can have any last questions about beard maintenance. I'm popping over to our cameras. Again, thanks again, Iron, for being a part of this. This was a lot of fun, and maybe we can do it again in the future. I know those guys really well at Regen Rebel, so if it seems like we're a little bit more casual, that's probably why.
Yeah, seemed like you knew the whole crew there.
I am very familiar with him.
Sides. Yeah.
And Taco knows you because he's seen you play, because he casts a lot of the Who games this season for NGS. So without any further ado, is there anything that you want to kind of shout out? Obviously, I have your page. People, please go drop him a follow. So that you can have some followers when you go ahead and stream. Do you have any plans on streaming anytime soon too?
So I was gonna stream, and then basically what I tried to set up ended up kind of ruining my main computer. So
Oh no.
I have a new computer coming, and once that's there, I will be streaming much more regularly.
Very
Um,
cool. All right.
so maybe in like a week and a half or so.
All right. Well, that's also very exciting because new computers means new games because you'll have better capabilities too, right?
Yep, I'm gonna try out that Tarkov. It looks like fun.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Come die in Tarkov with me. It's a lot of fun. I think I died 3 times today already, so my stuff is gone.
Yeah,
Um,
check in with me in like a week and a half for some Tarkov and maybe some replay reviews.
yeah, we'll do that. And then obviously, if you want to continue casting, we'll go ahead and do that as well. Um, and you guys are Wild Heart Omega are playing this weekend HRCS playoffs. I believe either Goon or Jazzy or Crush is going to be casting it. They haven't decided those yet, but that happens at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. And this is like the last bit of the series. So whoever wins this weekend wins the prize pool for this series, which is the 4th one. And we'll be doing a watch party. If you want to join me for the watch party to watch the guys play, I will be in the Wild Heart Esport Discord, which you can join by clicking that link. So yeah, I think that does it for us. So unless you had anything else, I think we're going to go ahead and raid the Crush because he is NGS family and Wild Heart family.
Sure.
He is on our stream team. Oh, if I can figure out where I'm doing this. It's raid. Thank you guys, everyone who came through, popping in and giving me some feedback. Haru, thank you. And Silver Arrow, thank you for the follow. Iron, thank you for the follow. As well.
Yeah,
Sam,
I realized I need to follow everybody that was following me.
exactly. And Sam, thanks for coming by. My mod, my brother, popped in a little late, damn it. I needed some predictions. All right, everyone, have a good one.